Oh, hello! I'm Maris. This is GamerQuest. The silence is deafening. That must mean we're doing something a little different. As you know, Grimbone and I both like to peruse a lovely website called Kickstarter, which we have lucked out and got some great games from. One of those games being Hand of Fate, which, is a great game. Hand of Fate 2 is a great game. Well, it so happens that Hand of Fate did a Kickstarter last year for a Hand of Fate board game, an actual physical board game. So, of course, me being the extreme person I am, I had to get it because I'm like that. And I had to get the World's End Pledge, which is everything. Everything. They hit a lot of stretch goals during this time. There's a lot of stuff that got unlocked and included and things like that. So we've got a lot to go over. So I'm going to try to keep this as quick as I can because there is a lot to go over. So I want to start out with the main game box. Zelpox, thank you for the host. Sorry about the rattling, or if you hear rattling, because we've got... also, since it's a card game, they actually gave us 400 premium clear card sleeves. These are Hand of Fate sleeves. These are for the cards, of which there are over 300. So I'm going to move myself a little bit here. So this is the main box. I'm going to remove the plastic. I have not removed the plastic. As you can see, this is a special edition. It's got new game modes. The hard mode was a stretch goal. There's the endless mode. Up to 5 players can play this. So let me get into here. You are going to see me cut this open for the first time. Oh, lordy. Ooh. This box is actually quite heavy. But this is one of those games that has a lot going on. It's just like the video game. The cards, the dealer cards, the tokens. Thank you, Grimbone. Bam. All right, so we have... There it is. Beautiful matte finish. Let me slide this off. There we go. So, real quick, the rundown is... You have 1 central board, 4 adventure miniatures, 1 King of Skulls miniature, 4 player boards, 40 food tokens, 30 token shards, 32 usage cubes, 8 times healthy fame trackers, 4 times king tokens, 48 encounter cards, 32 minion cards, 20 curse cards, 18 pain cards, 14 relic cards, 12 royalty cards, 157 dealer's cards, 12 quest cards, 12 quest rewards cards, 4 curse tokens, 1 time tracker, and 1 rule book. That is a lot going on packaged into this guy right here. So, this is the adventure card game of life and death, it says. So let's get into it. I hear the board for this is big, but I imagine it would be a very decent size. And I just want to show you, after I get this off up close, of the artwork on the front of this. It's like, there we go. But let me just show you real quick, if you can see that. It's got that beautiful artwork that they have throughout the game. Really nice job on that. So, there it is. Game rules. So you can see that. This is... Alright, so we have a couple books. So this is going to be the game rules book. So that goes over all your game rules, things like that. Tome of Heroes. This is a smaller book, a thinner book. Okay. Oh, look at this. Hold on a minute. This is actually where we are listed. I believe we are listed under GamerQuest. If I remember correctly. Yep, there we are. GamerQuest right there. Yeah, I have to put it real close. But if you look, right there. Hard to see. I'll take a picture of it and post it on Twitter. But that's really awesome. So we're in the Tome of Heroes. That's cool. That's real cool. Special edition rules. This is obviously the rule set because this is the special edition that we've got. There's a couple differences in this. So that's pretty cool. All right, so these are the cardboard tokens. So you've got your food tokens all around here. If you remember how the game goes, as you do cards and things like that, you get tokens. You can put them together, and you get cards unlocked. You've got some curse tokens, royalty tokens. Let me flip that. Now here is the board. Here is the board. This feels nice and sturdy. Let me see here. Ah, okay. I see how she's opening. That is a board. So there we go. Let me just tilt that over so you can see that. So as you can see, you've got like your dealer side, your player side, all that. That's a really beautiful board. Very nice. Nice and sturdy. Feels good. Does not feel cheap at all, which is sometimes a problem with board games. They can make the boards very cheaply. So now this is the dealer. This is a dealer card. This is different. Well of Cunning, Well of Travel. So those are different card placements. This is the player card. So what you see here is, unlike the dealer's cards where there's certain conditions on each of these, this is going to be your offhand weapon, your side, your body armor, what you're wearing on your head, and you'll stack them on here. And that's how you keep track of everything. And then you can also do it. They have alternative art on them, which is really nice to have. So you can just hold your stuff, attach it on there. These are some of the stretch goal cards. Real quick, let's take a look at these. If you go on to Kickstarter, you will see the stretch goals for these. So this was the boss card of the Lich. These are actually beautiful cards. If you can see that, other side is a beautiful red pattern. It's got, if you look up close, might be a little hard to see it because it's done in a gray, but it's got like a nice skull motif. You have some of the Royals cards. So we have the Jack of Dust, Jack of Plague, Jack of Scales, Jack of Skulls. We have a Queen of Dust, Queen of Plague, Queen of Scales, Queen of Skulls, and then King of Dust, King of Plague, King of Scales, and King of Skulls. So we've got all of those, and obviously those are in order. Hardest 4, 5, 6, 7, all that. Those are very nice. Those are slightly bigger than the other cards, but I can understand that because they're supposed to be boss encounters that are like part of the special edition. So that's where the different rule sets come in. So we've got the hero. This is one set of the cards. You've got your quest cards. We've got quests. We've got event cards. There is curse cards. This is equipment cards. So we've got, the cards are all put together. You can tell if you look in the side that like these are red cards. This is another set. This is another set. I don't know if I can show it to you with the plastic on, but you see those lines. So I don't want, like I said, I want to try to keep it quick. We have a lot to go through, but I am planning on maybe trying to stream a game of this once I get the rules down and everything. Here is, oh, look how cool these are. These are curse and blessing cards, and then you've got your health and food and things like that. I love that these are miniature cards. Look how small those are. I love that idea. That is so great. So great. And then obviously these are the dealer's cards. This whole stack, because he's got a lot of cards. She's got a lot of cards. So now these are wood tokens. We have the colored wood tokens for status effects, things like that. This is our hero. Let me get him out of here. This is the miniature of our hero. He's like a super deformed. He's got a cool little, like, big head. That's a very nice little piece. A lot of detail in that. It's probably hard to see on the camera. But, like, he's definitely got a lot of detail in the armor and everything like that. That's a nice piece. And we've got some other figurines in here. that we got to check out. So let me put him back. Make sure he stays safe. So we've got... All right. Let me see if I can get these out. Woo. All right, so this is the Lich. This was part of the stretch goal. That is the Lich figurine. Again, these are miniatures. They're still very well detailed. We've got, I believe this is the Jack of Skulls, or one of the of Skulls. As you can see, he's a skeleton. He's got all the armor on. This is exactly what they look like in the game, too. They have not deviated any of the artwork or anything like that. It is all the same. We've got... Damn, this dude's badass looking. Yeah, this... Oh, shoot, this dude's green.
Put your hand behind it.
You could see through it. I'll have to post a picture of this one on Twitter just so you can see him. You've got this crazy looking dude. You gotta check this dude out. He's got all sorts of heavy armor on with a giant mace. Like, that dude's baller. Look at even the detail on the back of him. Man, that's cool. That's real cool. And then we've got, I hope these guys show up. This guy is got a lute on his back. That's your bard right there. I hope that color, I know the color's a little bright, but these are all, you know, again, highly detailed miniatures. Very nice. Very, very nice. And then we've got the gunner. She's in red. You should be able to see her. Again, very detailed. She's got her sword. She's got the handgun. She's got a nice little armor breastplate on. She looks quite cool as well. Really great job on these miniatures. They did a fantastic job. Oh, and hold on. Let's do this guy. This is the light guy. You should be able to see this as well. This is the dealer in all his robed glory. And his little walking cane and everything. Again, very nice. Very nice. All right. So let me get these back because we have more to get into. This is going to be fun to play. You approve of the blue? What's up? What's up? I approve of the blue too. All right. Let me... Oop, hold on. We are not sitting properly. Okay. All right, so let me get this box back closed because obviously it fits down, so there you go. There it is. Again, nice, very weighty box. You can see the back also has all the hero figurines. Actually, you can no, you can't see the green guy there either. That was worth a shot, right? All right, so now let me show you this guy. So this is the neoprene game mat. This was another stretch goal that was reached.
No, it was an add-on.
I'm sorry, this was an add-on. This wasn't the stretch goal. This should be, I believe, the same thing or relatively the same thing as that actual hard board game board, but we shall see. I know it's big. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Ooh, this is nice. Oh, that's really nice. Very nice silky texture. Oh, that's beautiful. That's really beautiful. Definitely a beautiful, beautiful mat. I would probably see myself using this mat more than the actual board one, since I actually have it, because this is very nice. So let me try to... The back is, of course, that nice, catchy black neoprene. Let me try to... This thing's like... It's about 3 feet, a little over 3 feet. It says it's a meter, so it's going to be, around 3 feet, a little over 3 feet long. I hope I got that tight enough to fit back in this box. Oh, look at that. Ooh, perfect fit. Okay. So, next thing, these definitely were, this is the Hand of Fate Ordeals royalty expansion. So some of the stretch goals were expansions. If you've ever seen like the Hero Clicks or something like that, kind of like where you would have an expansion with a figurine or figurines and things like that, that's kind of what this is. So it's got encounter cards. What it's going to come with is 1 King of Dust miniature, 1 King of Plague miniature, 1 King of Scales miniature. It's got 17 encounter cards, and this is in total. This is all 3 of the expansions together. You can buy them separately. So 17 encounter cards, 39 skill cards, 6 equipment cards, 3 relic cards, 8 pain cards, 10 curse cards, 4 chance cards, 3 enemy tokens, 18 disease tokens, 7 recruited tokens, 1 caravan token, and 1 rule book. And of course, the expansion does require the base game to play. Let me show that to you. Again, great artwork on that. Love the artwork. That is the blades guy. That's your blades, your scales, and your plague is the rats. You dirty rat. So let me... Oh, that slid off very easily. So we have another rule book. So this just, again, goes... So let's put that there. So here you have your, again, your tokens. These are cardboard. You just pop them out. Caravan token, disease tokens, all that good stuff. Okay. I love these miniature cards. Oh, it's so cute. So, again, your curses, food, all that stuff. Lose 1 health, undefeated, take a curse card. Oh, God. I'm already having flashbacks of that game. So here's all the cards. Again, for ease of putting them together, you can kind of tell if I put them on the bias that there's a different band of color for the different cards that are in there. So, again, all together. So we've got our blades, dude. Very cool. Very, very cool. He's got his nice axe and everything like that. Big double-bladed axe. Again, great detail on these. He's so cool. There you go. We've got... Let me go back into your place. Nope, go back into your holding. This is the plagues. Those blades on his arms are pretty awesome. So the plague obviously is the rat people. You rat. So nice long tail. Like I said, I'm not sure, but he's got blades on his fists, just like they do in the game. He's got his nose sticking out. That's really cool. And let's get it. And then these lizards can be such a pain, these scale guys. With this sword, you can actually get that sword from as a drop or from a vendor in the game. But here is the scales. There we go. You can see he's definitely a lizard. Their lizard men don't stand right upright. They're more hunched over like a regular 4-legged lizard. That's really cool. Very well done design on these miniatures. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, and that is what's in the box for the expansions. But like I said, obviously, it's going on top of everything else that's in there. And we've got one last thing to take a look at. Now, this was all the Kickstarter exclusive items. There were certain items that were hit, and that's where that jingling bag that I moved before comes into play. Certain goals were hit, things like that. So there were certain upgrades done. So some of these you can pick up separately. So let me open this. Again, let me just do that. And so you can see it still has the plastic on it. Still has the plastic. There we go. Okay. So let me get the jingly bag out of the way. So you can buy extra tokens, metal tokens, how there were the quest tokens that I showed you that were cardboard. They have metal tokens. This was one of the stretch goals. And they also, for my pledge, gave you an extra set of them. So this is a whole one. And you can see it's kind of designed to look a little beat up. Very nice, copper finish. Good weight to all of them. And then, again, with some of the quests, you don't necessarily get the whole token. You only get a portion. So they have these token pieces that you can put together. Metal, again, very well done. Beautifully etched, good quality. They did a really nice job with these. Good thickness. These aren't going to bend very easily, which is a good thing. So, we should have more of those in here. If I can pop this bad boy open. Ah, yes. So, one of the other things was wooden food tokens instead of the little cardboard ones. So, these are little wooden green apples. Oh, yeah. Again, this is green. So, let me just try to show you. Oh! The chroma key's not picking it up. Look at that. So, there's a little green apple. If I keep it like that, it doesn't pick it up. Ha-ha! Chroma key. So, that is the little apple. These are wood. This is legitimate real wood. I can see the wood grain in it, so it's not some like fake press board or something trying to be passed off as wood. We of course have the set of tokens that came with it. Again, exactly the same as the others, but like I said, you can purchase an extra bag of these. They included it in our pledge. And then we have, this is the pin. This is the amount of pledges, of course, on the goblin. So let me try to, there we go. So that was the amount of pledges that they received. Howdy, Lavaris, how you doing? And that's cool. And of course, if you can see, I know the artwork, their artwork is very liney, but that's the goblin with the sack of, the pledges is the sack of gold. Very nice. Again, this is very nice. This is quite weighty as well. You can tell that it's really in there. It's very, very deep in there. There's no risk of any of the enameling popping out or anything like that. So those are always nice. Ooh. This is the broken sword coin. This was... It's supposed to obviously have a patina on it. And you can see that you have the skeletons with the sword. It's kind of like a specialty token with the types right there for you. And then that came with this lovely, nice little sack. You can keep your dice, you can keep your tokens in it, everything like that. That also has some very nice artwork on it. The artwork's a little shiny. So, there we go. That's very nice. This is a good quality canvas. Let's check the seams. Seams are good and tight, too. Definitely nice. Good, 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 good. We've got... So this guy... Let me see here. This is... Okay, that's the Muster Lionel. That's the Kingslayer coin. This is the gold weapons. So that is another miniature. So as you can see, you've got a shield. You've got a nice looking sword. You've got an axe on that side. Some of the more common weapons you actually get in the game. And it is gold. That's very nice. Might be a little hard to see. Let me darken this screen real quick. There you go. So there's the shield. Very high embossing on here. Like I said, the details are very, very good on these. You can see all the details in the scabbard to this up close. It's probably going to be way too fuzzy if I get too close. And then the same thing with this axe. There's even wear on the blade of the axe. Very nice. And then this is the pain dice. Feel the pain. So what this is there are special times where you have to roll a pain dice. So you could gain, you probably can't see that, but that's a food icon. So you can gain 1 food. There's curse.
There's pain cards in there. Kickstart.
Yes, there's pain Kickstarter cards. And then obviously also the exclusives get the dice. Oh yes, I have to do these too. But obviously you can see that this is also taking health off as well. So you've got some 1s, some 2s, some 3s. That's not a very nice dice to have to throw. Yeah, the gold one's really nice. And then we've got these are some pain tokens. Again, these are made out of wood. We've got some pain and status effect tokens. So, as you can see, it might be a little hard to see, but you can see that there's a little bleeding heart on these. So we have 4 of these. And then there is the gray of the star tokens here. The blue star token. They all have the 3 stars on them. This is green, might not show. Oh. You can kind of see it. It's magical. Oh. There we go. Sort of. Sorry. Green screens. Gotta love them. And then a nice red one, again, with the stars on it. These, again, are all wood. They're definitely wood. You can see the wood grain in them. Nice painting. It's also, yeah, nice on there. That's not going to chip. That's a good thing as well. And that is pretty much everything. Again, they gave us 400 card things, so we have 8 packs of these. I figured I only need to show one because they're all the same thing. But again, they are branded Hand of Fate. So overall, I'm quite happy with this. When we saw this, you know, obviously we got the game and kickstarted it back when we first saw it in, God, I don't even remember what year that was. 2016, 2015. It was a while ago. Okay. But it's I can't wait to play this. But I mean, the game was great. I was surprised by how good the game was, because you know, you take a risk with Kickstarter, and what a great job they did. Hand of Fate 2 is just as good. So, and to have a board game now for a game that's already set up like a board game, so as long as you figure out how to do it without having the dealer manually do the stuff for you, which isn't really hard. Like, I imagine this is going to be a great game. I can't wait to play this. And it does take, they say it can take about 30 minutes to an hour. It's up to 5 players. You can do real long games if you want. It goes same with the game. You could keep going if you keep going. And, I mean, again, I can't complain. I'm very happy with this. So, almost here for Christmas, but that's all right. So, I do want to thank you for joining. If you're watching previously recorded on YouTube, do like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you're watching live, I will see you later. We'll be back with some first looks very soon. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye. Mwah.